Beautiful.
up.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Team Powerhouse PowerCast. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are very excited to have a special guest. Eric, excited about bringing on Paul. Paul DeStefano, his partner, Chris McDowell, can't make it today, not film as well. And the owners of the Golf Cove in North Haven, the newest and most exciting business to hit North Haven in a long time. Paul, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's
Absolutely,
exciting.
absolutely. You're a great guy. You come from a great family, and you open up a beautiful business that a lot of people are very excited about, especially those who are golf lovers. And by the way, if you're not a golfer, you probably know somebody who is. And if you aren't a golfer, it might be the first time to actually have a chance that you learn how to play golf without the pressure of being on the green with everybody watching you. This place is pretty amazing. Actually, Eric and I were there and had a chance to experience what Golf Cove has to offer. Jonathan, I'm not sure if you're have it up and ready to go, but I'd love the people to have a chance to see just a little bit about Golf Cove before we have Paul chatting. Is that something you can do for us over here? We have Zach here from Golf Cove. Please tell us a little about yourself, my friend, and what you've been doing here.
Absolutely. How's it going, guys? I'm Zach Wolanski. I'm Assistant Head of Golf Operations here at Golf Cove. We're an indoor golf lounge, and we have 6 simulator rooms that you can use. And you can hit the driving range, you can get all your stats and know all your numbers, or you can hop on the course. We have 100 different ones from all around the country. We have a full bar, full restaurant too that you can bring all in here. So here on the driving range, you can see all of your numbers. You can see your carry and your total, your launch angle, club speeds, ball speed, your backspin, smash factor, side spin, club path. It shows you how well you're hitting it in the center of the face or not.
So everybody back in live at the PowerCast over here. If you haven't already done so, please go to our Team Powerhouse page on YouTube, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. Hit subscribe. You can watch all our podcasts. Definitely edited versions. Go to also Spotify. Download Spotify, Team Powerhouse Real Estate, the PowerCast. Download, listen to our shows. Go to Instagram, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. Go to TikTok, Team Powerhouse Sells. We are available for you with a lot of different exciting things. And we did a TikTok video actually of your place, Eric and I, which you can catch on TikTok, which I thought was a lot of fun. All right, going back to Paul. Paul, tell us, so when did you open up Golf Cove?
So, like I said, thank you guys again for having me here. This is a true pleasure and honor.
Absolutely.
So our ribbon cutting ceremony was November 10th. Took some time to get us up and going. Obviously with the building being a brand new building, and we started November 10th. Our first weekend was the 12th there, and we've really kind of hit the ground running ever since. We're gaining, traction really a little bit each day, and we're getting to where we want to go. Getting a lot of great feedback, so that's really great for me to hear.
Opening a new business up, especially everybody's going through these COVID times and all those things that went on in the country, and the world, and everything else. A chance to get out there and be around people, and in your place, the ability to be around a lot of people in also private settings. Let's talk about the hours of availability your place has, by the way.
Sure. So we are open Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, we're 9 to 9, 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Friday to Sunday, Friday, Saturday, we're 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, we are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And we don't want people to feel, say, Friday, Saturday nights, those are hours. Well, we're kind of saying if you're in our space, enjoying the clubhouse, enjoying our space, we're not going to kick you out the door, but essentially we want our customers to be happy. And if you enjoy our space, we're not going to kick you out. But that's generally what we want to,
Ballpark on times.
Yes. Yeah. For the most part. Yep.
Obviously, we're still getting.
If you need an extra few minutes to finish your round.
That's right.
we're not gonna toss you out,
Exactly.
basically.
Exactly. Yep.
Will you be offering any type of things for kids who are in golf or learning golf from their folks?
Sure, of course. So we, believe it or not, our assistant director of golf operations. His name is Zachary. He works for us, and he's actually our lead youth instructor as well.
Okay.
So he's previously done junior instruction before. He's bringing that to us as well. Something you could schedule with him directly and do in our facility. So that's a great addition for us. We will have some special events around, say, junior nights, things like that, possibly coming up in the spring and summer. So that's another avenue that we're planning on taking as well.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Do you have any golf leagues that you're planning on having or at this time, or how does that work? Or is that something that you think about doing?
Yeah, sure. So it's a great question. We actually just kicked off our leagues last week.
Oh, wow.
The information's up on our website right now. We're going to have like a 7-week league into the beginning of February. Then we'll have another one following that that'll go, I believe, into the beginning of April. And that's going to be 12 teams of 2. And it'll be a dedicated night. Either we're going to do like a women's league on a Monday night, a men's league on a Wednesday night. So there will be dedicated nights where the rooms are all reserved for that specific league. And all that information can be found on our website. And you can actually sign up right there
What is
too.
the website, by the way?
Yeah, what is the website for your business, please?
The website is golfcovect.com.
golfcovect.com. And when they go to the not only get to see a little about your place, the hours, availability, ask questions, send in, any questions.
Sure. Oh yeah, we have an email address, info@golfcovect.com. We've gotten several inquiries already. Please email us. We'd be happy to help you out, answer any questions. We're here to help. There's website also has a photo gallery. We'd love to see, for you to see the inside of the space, get a feel for it, and kind of know what you're coming into.
Oh, wow. And actually, Eric showed me over there. It's a really pretty website over there. Very cool. So I'm going to ask you a question. Some people are beginners, right? And a lot of people, I like to play golf, but I also like to have a couple of drinks before I play, just to get loosened up, and then loosened up again in the middle, and then loosened up again at the end. It tends to help me reduce the stress while I'm playing because I'm very competitive.
Yep.
And I know you have a very nice bar that you guys built over there. And not only is it a very nice bar, but you have quite a selection. So in designing this place, you walk in the door, you've got a putting green to the right, very cool.
Yep.
And then you've got a little loungy area, and then you've got tabletops in this beautiful bar. So who came up with, you, Chris, how did you come up with this design for this whole, there's so much more to talk about. So let's start with the front. You first walk in, you just get this, oh, wow, feeling that you walk through the door.
Yeah, so my partner Chris and I, unfortunately, he couldn't be here, but our whole concept, this vision that we had, was walking into a place, an atmosphere that was comfortable, relaxing, inviting, and somewhere you feel like you're in a country clubhouse.
Absolutely.
Where you just were on the course all day and you want a place to relax when you're done. Yes, you have the putting green when you walk in that actually has undulation to it. It's not dead flat. You have groups of leather chairs you could sit and relax at. You have the 4 tabletop bars. The bar itself, a stone veneer. The aesthetics is pretty cool. I also had a woman named Lydia Tuttle, who's out of New Haven. She's an artist. She did the mural for me on the wall, which is actually the Golden Bell at Augusta National, where they play the majors. One of the most famous holes in the world, hole number 12. So it was really just setting that. You walk in the door and you're just in a space that you've really never been before, but it feels familiar.
I think you're downplaying the bar a little bit, if I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I will say to you, first of all, you're walking in and it's actually like walking into your favorite bar. It's that pretty. And then it's so clean, and it's this inviting type space that when you look to your right, you look to your left, you're like, you can't wait to kind of find out more. And I will tell you, your staff there, are on point. Great people to say that in a business, your staff really makes up who you are. And it really, in the end of the day, is what people remember in the end, how people were treated there. So much kudos to you and your team on making sure that your staff is on point and really friendly and outgoing, and also very attentive to the clients.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I like the barn doors.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. A lot of people, probably one of the biggest comments we get daily. People are talking about the barn, and that was another concept of ours that it was just it's easy. It creates the privacy, and they're easy to maneuver. They're extra wide, so you get golf bags in the doors, and you don't have swinging doors into the hallway and stuff. So it's kind of a part of the concept.
So let's actually start talking about that, because how many bays do you actually have? Is it a bay or is it a private room, would we call it? What would be the best way to describe this?
Yeah, we call them individual rooms. We have 6 individual rooms that allow up to 4 people per room. And in
Safely.
each, safely, safely, yep, with clubs, swinging clubs, and there's 4 leather chairs in each room, a bar top table with 2 stools. We have True Golf, True Flight 2.0 technology with E6 Connect. The screens are 14 feet wide.
So that was another question I was asking. How big are these rooms? They seem massive.
They're give or take about 20 by 20.
Okay.
Essentially. They're all fairly identical. There's one room that's just a hair smaller, but all fairly identical.
So you walk, let's just tell you, so you walk in down the hallway and you open this barn door and you walk into this room, right? Just so my people get a visual of what this looks like, because Instagram didn't see that video. And to your left is a little sitting area, place to put your food, drinks, beautiful leather chairs. And then you have this platform with this big screen that comes down, and the computer screens are. Now you can actually pick where you want to play golf, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. And what is that? I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, 100+ golf courses. Obviously, the most well-renowned one we get a lot of requests for is Pebble Beach,
Which we played.
Yeah.
Which we played yesterday.
Did play.
Oakmont, TPC. There's just so many. It's pretty phenomenal, and from the ocean waves to the wind. If you listen closely, you hear some birds chirping. It's all very. It's amazing. The technology is pretty amazing.
I was going to ask you a question. Is it something where you can raise the volume in that to hear it a little more?
Yeah, if some people request that, but
very surreal. But
it is.
Eric's like, I think you hear birds chirping. You're like, oh my God, you're right. That's
Well, I
pretty
also
cool.
heard so when the ball goes into the cup, you hear that.
You hear the cup.
Yeah, you hear the cup sound. Yeah.
So again, we happened to play Pebble Beach yesterday. It was difficult for me to play Pebble Beach. I'm not gonna lie to you. So here's how I'm not a very good golfer. Eric's much better than I am. I didn't know Eric can play golf at all, actually. And so it was great because you guys had golf clubs for us available. We didn't have to bring our golf clubs at all. You supply balls. You have clubs, and then you can also bring them with you if you want to.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
We would, we encourage people to bring their clubs. If you're a golfer, you want to use your own clubs. But yeah, we have sets for everybody. I think we have about 6-7 sets on hand. We do have a lefty set, so we're prepared for you. And that's.
So if I may, I want to talk about the technology because
Sure.
one of the aspects, and for those of you who are either just beginning golf or thinking about taking up golf, this is good in that the technology tells you where your errors are, and it's in a private setting, right? So one of the things that I thought was most amazing was my biggest problem playing golf has always been my club face. My club face is always open, and then I make an adjustment to close it, and then it's too close, So this technology told me what my club face angles were, and it was ridiculous.
It's amazing where the technologies come from, and I know there's other, TrackMan is a very, very common one, but, we really fell in love with True Golf because of some of the statistics and also being the fact that it's overhead mounted. There's nothing to really kick or knock into on the ground, in the setting that we're in. So yeah, we're it's a phenomenal technology that it could help you if you use it the right way, improve your game.
So after you strike the ball, it comes up. There's a bunch of statistics that come up on the screen. So it tells you how far your ball traveled, how far it went before it started rolling, amongst just all this other information.
You smash something? Was it smash?
Yeah, I don't know.
How
Smash
many
factor.
Smash factor.
Yep, launch angles. Yeah, it's
So I mean, I'm speechless at what it was able to do.
Yeah, and like Eric said, yeah, it's really from the from the beginning from the beginner to the pro. I mean, there's really something that everybody can kind of take away from it.
I definitely agree with you. Speaking of that, when someone comes into your place, is there a special attire they should be wearing?
Not necessarily. We're not really pushing the tire. I don't think, we wouldn't necessarily want you to come in with like ripped jeans and,
Flip flops.
Yeah, flip flops. Obviously, you can't play golf in flip flops because that just opens you up to an injury or something. But yeah, we're not really pushing the attire so much. I think generally speaking, the people we've seen come in, there's really been nothing.
It's as if you were going to go play golf at the golf course.
Yeah, Dave told me yesterday to make sure I wore a golf shirt.
Clubhouse etiquette.
Yeah. The one that says Team Powerhouse on it specifically.
We just made sure we came out, ready to play and as a team, even though I'm not sure if you want to play with me again, although I had a lot of fun. I definitely struggled at Pebble Beach playing for the first time, and I hit the ball. My drive was fantastic, right? And everything went downhill after the drive.
No,
So
he
then-
means that literally. The 8th hole, the 8th hole at Pebble?
Yeah.
So
There's a cliff.
There's that cliff, yes. So
You
The ball went down the
we
cliff.
went down that cliff.
I was trying to hit the ball out of the cliff like 3-4 times. I said, I give up. I can't do it anymore. I got nothing
I
left in
had
me.
to get him out.
Literally had to get me out. I couldn't get out. I was like, I was ready to throw the glove. With my luck, I would have lost 18 balls by then. So, I would have been playing anymore.
Yeah, and this one, you don't lose any balls. That's
No
the best part of it.
balls. No, you don't lose any balls.
Yeah, it's one of the highlights. Yeah. There's no searching through trees or climbing down cliffs.
You're probably saving money.
It's
Probably saving money by doing it.
definitely 100% saving money in Boston if you're my kind of player. But anyway, more importantly, Zach. Let's talk about Zach for a second because he's really great.
Yep.
Here's a young man who, in literally 30 seconds watching Eric play, he mentioned about the golf.
Can we not publicly talk about my golf flaws?
He saw Eric play, and in 30 seconds he realized what was going on, and told Eric, just turn your hand over here, and boom, made a difference.
Yeah, Zach's a very big asset for us, and he is a big golfer, and he can, on the fly, see if you're doing something incorrect, and he will help you. That's the best part about having him on our team is, if he's coming in, seeing if you need something or anything, you notice something, or if you ask him a tip, he'd be more than happy to help you. And then with the youth instruction, that's even, that's a great asset as well.
So going back to the kids, I know a lot of fathers are playing with their sons golf today, and where can you play? Winter.
Right.
Cold times. I mean, this is a great place to go and actually practice.
Well, you'd have to fly somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
You're flying south or west.
This is one of those things that it's not a high moment for me because a lot of people at young ages, they don't have that privacy factor. So when you're going into a place where you're not having a lot of people watch you, and you can sit there and learn how to swing, hit the ball, and then get coached in a way that, whether you're as an adult as well. I mean, I can definitely take some lessons myself going in there and practicing and not being embarrassed by what I'm doing around me, losing balls, etc.
Yeah, that was another big push behind our concept was really the privacy aspect of it. It was you go out to the golf course, you're with a foursome, say you want to do that because you want to spend time with those people you're with, and that was a really big part of this. It's I don't want to go somewhere where I'm going to see lots of people I don't know. It's
Right.
more or less I want to go spend time with the people I'm with. So you can go in there, and you know what? If you want to hear the background noise, leave the door to your room open. It's you can kind of have that part too. But we really wanted to be able to go in, shut the door. You guys could enjoy the time together, and spend hours and hours together.
And you'd also not be rushed by a group behind you because you're on your what they call a snowman, and you're on the putting green, and you missed, and you missed, and you missed, and everyone's like, all right, pick the ball up and go. You can continue hitting the ball. Although what also you guys have, which is pretty cool, is when Eric and I were playing, which is very convenient for me as well. is that if you get within the cup by a certain distance, you can program it.
You give me putts.
A gimme putt, yeah. So within 10 feet or something like
But it
that.
probably speeds things up too.
Yeah, it does. That's the biggest part of it. It's,
Yeah.
you know, you could choose to putt out. You know, you could putt it into the cup every time, but you're adding probably an hour and a half to your round.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, we've had people that wanted to do that, so it's more or less just giving customers the ability to get through, you know, as many holes as you can.
10 feet's a give me anyways.
Yeah, sure.
That's true. Those are easy.
Speaking of that, as far as when you're renting a place, we talk about time. How does it work for a person who comes in for they want to play? How does it work?
So if you want to play, what I would recommend is going online to our website at golfcovect.com, booking a tee time on the website. There's 6 different rooms like we talked about. You know, if you can't find the time slot in one room, you should filter through the rest to make sure you get the time slot you want. And we recommend too that you book at least 2 hours. We've been seeing people book an hour and they end up extending an hour, or they're not. They want to stay longer. So just play it, you know, on the safe side. And if you have any problems online, simply call in. We can do it obviously from in-house as well and put you in the system.
So if you book an hour, let's say 1 to 2 p.m., and there's somebody scheduled for 2 p.m., you're done.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're
That's
not
not a
done with
chance
your
to-
round, that's why he's suggesting lock it up for 2 hours to have that comfort.
Right.
Hey, listen, even after I've gone bowling, I wanted to throw the ball a couple more times after my games were done. You know, so if you finish early, you can switch it to a driving range, right?
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few
You
different
can
games.
switch
you
it
can
to a
play.
driving range
That's
and
actually a very good point, Jimmy. Yes.
practice your drives, your pitches, whatever, you know.
But even the way I look at it too, it's if you're coming to really spend time there, like you said, you don't have to be golfing the whole time, but just to know you have a private room to go into is also kind of, you could come out to the bar, spend time at the bar if you want to go back to your room, spend time in the room, so
Order
you're
some
not
food.
really, right, order some food, go to your room. So it really, to me, like I said, the additional time is just, it makes it a little more comfortable.
That was the other cool component, is because I could hit my ball, turn around, and within 5 feet, I was back at my sandwich.
Right.
And I was taking a bite of my sandwich.
Yep.
And I was drinking my Corona with lime.
Yep.
For those purists.
Yep.
And they would hit, I would giggle, you know, and then I would go, you know, and then just go back to my sandwich after I hit. I mean, you can't do that on a golf course.
I'm going to mention one more thing you can't do on a golf course, which was very convenient. There's a bathroom 20 feet from
Yes.
you.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Small
tell you
time,
something.
yeah.
Like when you're on a golf course and
You can do
go-
that on a golf course, but it's
Yeah,
usually a tree and a
usually
squirrel
tree
or.
or bush.
Right. I mean, first of all, let's talk about how clean the facility is. I mean, the bathrooms are immaculate, if I may say so myself. And that's another thing about the place. When you walk in, it is
Bathrooms are a big
crisp.
deal for
It
me.
is clean from the beginning to the end, and that's a big thing for I think people today. You keep a very nice place.
Thank you. Yeah, we want to make sure it's comfortable. It's, you know, and of course too, Purell stations in every room. We want to make sure everything, you know, very COVID friendly. It's just, yeah, we try to maintain everything as best as we can and really make people. It's comfort for me. It's all about comfort.
Let's talk about some other avenues. College kids, high school kids, leagues, teams.
Yep.
Have you been approached or are approaching yet, or talked with the different people in that industry?
So we've had discussions with a few people, some high school coaches specifically to date. Really, what we've heard is that it's a great place to rain days during practice seasons, things like that, in a crunch. Even during the summer, if you have rain, bad weather, but even through the winter, if you want to keep the group together, golfing while the courses are closed, it's just a great option to have right down the street, where you could rent out a few rooms and have the whole team there at once, have some kind, you know, meet up in the lounge afterwards, spend some time together. So it's, yeah, we've certainly, it's an avenue that we're definitely going down. Yeah.
I definitely see if you're a high school coach, a college coach, and you've got a golf team, preseason, what a way to get your team out and actually practicing, playing together, the unionship of playing together as a team, and getting a chance to get out and actually play it and have some fun while you're at it. This is a great idea for them.
Yeah, I mean, we really hope it takes off. We really do. I mean, and it's not, you know, we're here to help. It's that that other avenue that you can explore and really keep the team together and keep them on point. And it's definitely something that we want to see blow up a little bit.
When you're on the course, do you have the ability to set up? Some people are really good. They can play from the blues.
Yep.
They play from the the reds.
Yeah, the blacks and the whites.
And the colors. Shoot. So how does it go? What is the different?
It goes. I believe the blacks, blues, whites.
Okay.
I believe, and I might be mistaken this because I haven't been on a course in a little while. But it's if you can change the settings in the computer to where you want to tee off from.
I have no idea where we tee from.
Yeah, I believe the systems are set for the mid box.
Okay.
So you're not furthest or closest.
Good.
But you can set them to where you want them.
So in this setting,
In this
you could hit from the women's tees. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Exactly.
I love it. The building is beautiful. Who came up with the design of the building? What was the concept? How did you come up with that?
So the building itself, Don Mar Development, they own the building. They renovated the building. It was somewhat of a run-down brick building when they had first bought it. There's still, I think, images if you drop your guy down on Google View, and you could see the old rundown building. But yeah, they rehabbed the whole place, redid the stucco on the sides. Really did a beautiful job. We did the floor plan layout of the interior space itself. And that's really kind of, luckily the space, it was really kind of the perfect fit because the square footage, the one level, the high ceilings, it all kind of lined up for us. So it all made sense.
Very, very nice.
And one real interesting thing about the building is that which is really cool, one of the previous owners of the building years ago, he was an avid golfer.
No kidding.
Avid golfer. He actually passed away on the golf course.
Wow.
And he obviously he has his daughter knows about us. And it's a pretty amazing goosebump story, and that he's pretty happy right now.
That's a pretty cool.
He came to you with that suggestion.
Maybe in my sleep.
Subconsciously. Jonathan, I'm not sure if anybody's have any questions at all before we go toward the end of the show here, because we're having so much fun talking with you. I want to make sure I'm missing the listeners watching with questions and all.
I'm booking the time, by the way.
What's that?
I'm booking the time.
He's booking the time right now as we're talking. Eric's on the website, booking time to play. I love it. The website is very user friendly. Very, very cool stuff. I know you have a lot of great gift certificates you're doing.
Yes. Yep.
Specials at all, holiday, things that people should know about.
Definitely, yeah. Like we talked about, leagues just got fired up. We have memberships available right now. You get a % savings by buying a certain amount of hours at once.
You buy by the hours.
Yes, the memberships are bought by hours.
That makes sense.
Yep. And then gift cards. Gift cards are great right now. It makes holiday shopping pretty easy.
Well, it's funny you mentioned gift cards because when we were there, Eric did pick up some gift cards.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's something you want to talk about that, Eric, about the gift card.
Yeah, we didn't talk about how we were going to select the winner, but so I got a gift card yesterday, and I wanted to use that as an incentive of sorts.
So we're gonna do a
drawing. But we want serious golfers because we want this business to blossom. It's going to boom anyway, probably, but it's great. Hell, I'm going to spend a dime there. I tell you that right now. I'm going to be spending a dime there.
Maybe I'll learn to play golf really well or better than I am now. For sure.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So we're gonna
so this is a $50 gift certificate,
which is 1 hour of
which
golf.
is 1 hour of
Is that
golf.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll
During the
give you
weekday.
during the weekday. So it's a nice little sample.
Yep.
You get in there, hit a couple of balls, get a feel for the technology, look up on the big screen and see the stats and everything. And you're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be like, I got to do this more often.
Thank
you. And what we're gonna do is with this special show we're doing here is we're gonna have you who are watching the show now and those who get to watch the show later on, because a lot of our viewers watch the show after it airs when they get home later in the evening time. You're gonna go to Facebook when you watch the show on Instagram. and YouTube. And if you're interested in the golf cart drawing, you're going to say, interested in golf cart drawing. And we're going to take your information down, and then we're going to choose a lucky winner next Tuesday. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Yeah, be a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Let's see. Any more questions you can ask? Okay, so plans for the spring and summer. Did we talk about that already?
We haven't yet. No, we haven't touched on it. But really, I think it's understandable that obviously people who golf, they're going to spend time outside in the summer. We realize that it's a great time to implement a lot of, some good events, some, possible partnering with people, do some junior leagues or junior nights, maybe some small instruction, things like that. And really just maybe ladies' nights, things along those lines. It's just really a way to kind of maybe we could possibly do some things outside, cigar rolling. It's really just kind of
Maybe a bourbon tasting.
yeah. That's actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes,
Don't be fooled by the name Golf Cove, because
Yes.
it's not just about golf.
It's not just about golf. It's got a gorgeous bar. It's a
Yeah,
great
and you
restaurant.
said you're taking an approach towards more of a cuisine type of.
Yes, so we really wanted to get up and running, and obviously focus on golf initially, but really we want to build our food program. That's really the intent to make this it's not just a golf place with food and drinks. It's a lounge and a bar with food that happens to have golf,
Which happens to have phenomenal golf.
So it's definitely something we want people to come in and stay. Whether it's for food, drink, golf, whatever it's for, just because they enjoy the atmosphere. That's really.
And how many people can in the building? Can you have in the building?
We have about a 50 person occupancy. So that's, generally speaking, with all the rooms filled for golf, with the lounge filled, every seat filled, which, that's a good number to me. It's not too crowded.
Yeah.
So it feels good, especially in today's day and age with the COVID and things like that. It's, like I said, it's very kind of friendly to the world we live in.
So just keep in mind, if there's a 50 people capacity, you want to get there early. You don't want to show up and say, there's no room up for us over here.
Right.
This place is a phenomenal place to check out. So many exciting things to do, play, eat, try, and the people there are fantastic on top of everything else.
We'll have Dave work the ropes out front.
Yeah.
People can go in.
I love it. I love it. Jonathan, we have the Wheels of Spinning. So what we do is every week, Paul, is we give away a beautiful tumbler. And these tumblers are made by Heather Knotts. She has this beautiful company that she does and makes these great tumblers for us.
Play outside all year there. So.
Right.
That's very true. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here in the PowerCast, Team Powerhouse. Eric Vasquez, David Lamel, and Paul DeStefano.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Have a
Thanks for
nice
having
night,
on.
guys, and we'll talk to you soon.